Hey, good morning, you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come back to this platform. I used it for the first time last week and I liked it so much, I decided to do it again. Uh, I wanted to discuss some moves, some changes, some brand implications for myself and for the people that I work with because I've decided to take the local model that I've been using over the last maybe year and a half to 2 years and expand that and invite more people into that space. So, what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is talking to creatives, talking to institutions, talking to musicians, talking to singers, talking to thought leaders and influencers about building a collaboration in Huntsville, Madison County, North Alabama, that will showcase and feature the talent, the resources, the technology, the power that is in North Alabama for the global stage. And when I say appropriate, I mean there's a lot of people who, if you've been to Huntsville, if you know people from Huntsville, you have firsthand knowledge. But for the most part, Huntsville is unknown uh, popularly. And so one of the things I'd like to do is change that. I believe the advantages will be several. For one, I think people who are looking for a city that has what we have will be interested in moving here. People who are looking for collaborators who aren't trite and cliche will look here, and there will be opportunities that will exist as a result of this. You should know I'm primarily speaking in terms of creating a virtual platform as opposed to a physical space so that wherever you are in the world, you can engage. And so, what I'm going to do for a few minutes, hopefully for just a few minutes, is talk through a presentation that I have made. I may just do one presentation today, I may do another one later this week, but this one is just what I call the deep dive of the brand, Johnson Glathery. And it starts. I will be attaching this link after this broadcast to the page for anyone who wants to check this out on their own. I thought about doing that before, but sometimes if you show your presentation before, people aren't quite as attentive as they otherwise would be. So I said, well, I'll discuss it and then I'll post it. If at any time during the presentation or after the presentation you have a idea, thought, or comment, feel free to share it with me. I'd love to engage with you about it. I have no idea how many people are going to see this presentation or its progeny, but I want it to accurately represent what it is that I'm looking to do. So, the first screen of the presentation is called Elders and I. This is a discussion of the advisory board, the team of mentors, coaches, counselors, attorneys that I have working with me, which I compiled last year in preparation for 2020. Of course, not having any idea how crazy 2020 would be and how important it would be for me to incorporate myself. But that team I referred to as an advisory board preparing for a unique season of harvest. Next slide is community enrichment. Here I talk about how we decided to build a nonprofit in 2019 to prepare for the changing landscape of culture, health, digital access, and national politics. I will also include state and local politics to that conversation because as amazing as what happened on the national stage was this last week, Alabama did not show itself to be progressive. Huntsville, Madison County is not blue, which is interesting and strange to me at the same time. But I don't believe that's accidental. I don't believe that's intentional. And in another presentation, I'll talk about work that I want to do next year with a program called We Got Next that is going to address that phenomenon. Next is online production. After the season of in-person events for 2020 closed, we transferred our vision online and produced a series of videos designed to connect and encourage our community. This collaboration allowed us to design models of good health for a generation of millennials with great zeal but limited exposure. I have several pages of videos that we created to encourage our colleagues during the pandemic. I can also post those videos on this page after we finish. They turned out to be much more personal, much more intimate, much more important, even for me, than I expected them to be. The next slide is media publishing. Our latest concept, a publishing company to produce social media content, videos, and books like Managing Disruption, which was the 2020 presentation that I made for the University of Sorbonne in Paris for the Health, Wellness, and Society Conference. I was invited last week to make another presentation in 2021 there, and that presentation will be entitled "Building an Authentic Life," and then the book "Deliver Yourself from Evil," my first book, which is scheduled to be released in January. My biography, for those who know me but don't know me, I'll just read it. Chauncey currently owns a business consulting practice, need to edit that, and a life coaching practice, both in Madison County, Alabama. Although he began his professional life in music at the age of 10, all of his professional credits are from the East Coast. And I should say, although he began his professional life here or in Madison County at the age of 10, all of his professional credits are from the East Coast. Born and raised in Huntsville, Chauncey obtained his electrical engineering degree and Doctor of Jurisprudence degrees from Auburn University and Howard University, respectively, where he directed the Auburn University Gospel Choir and recorded with the world-renowned Howard Gospel Choir. After practicing law in New York and becoming a regular stand-up act in several Manhattan comedy clubs, Chauncey joined the faculty of Boston College to direct the gospel choir and teach Black musicology courses in the African and African Diaspora Studies Department. Also, while in Boston, Chauncey won awards as a musical director, vocalist, and actor for various professional organizations. While signed for a short time with Boston's Hideous Entertainment Records, Chauncey learned much about the professional music industry and the work it takes to become a household name. As a life coach, Chauncey shows creative entrepreneurs and business leaders how to use their own beliefs and principles of faith to improve their everyday lives. As a business consultant, he specializes in the fields of organizational development, executive benefits, and risk and resource management. Chauncey's niche lies in the overlap between creative entrepreneurship, world-class talent development, and healthy living. Harvest time. Starting in January 2021, I will begin expanding my business across several virtual platforms. I am entertaining several collaborations and partnerships now that will afford me the ability to take the skills that I use from the stage and one-on-one to the global, one presentation at a time. I've also been invited back to the University of Sorbonne in Paris to present my work at an international conference on health, wellness, and society. So the opportunities for global advancement are not merely potential, but actual. Personal connection. For too long, our business has served as a mere source of entertainment. In this age, however, the cultural and business institutions that thrive will be those that also connect their talent with their audience at a root level in a way that allows them to share in the energy and power of creative thought leaders who assume their rightful place on the global stage. So that's it. It's as short as that. I'm really, really excited about it. And I look forward to sharing more. Like I said, I'm going to post a couple of things. I'm going to post the presentation from 2020 that I did at the conference. I'm going to post this presentation that I just did and a couple of other videos that we made over the spring, which I think you guys will find really interesting. If you have questions and comments, first let me know. You can share and like and comment as much as you want. I'm all over social media, so I'm the easiest person to find. Feel free. Also, you could text me if you're interested. You can send me a message and let me know, hey, I'd like to chat with you online. We can Zoom, whatever's cool for you. If you just enjoyed watching this and you don't want to say anything, that's also cool. I didn't really make this as much for you as I did for me. So it is a absolutely gorgeous day here in the city of Huntsville. I am here at Atlanta Bread on University Drive with what appears to be the local Black intelligentsia meeting over to my left, who you guys can't see our screen, but all the power players are also in the room. So there may be some indication of harvest even in that. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Don't let any of this foolishness that's happening in the world get inside you. Decide what kind of day you want to have and what kind of energy you want to promulgate. And that will define your life, your atmosphere, and your energy. Have a great day. Take care. God bless.